Hello, welcome to my guitar tutorial video. My name is Chris. Today we're going to learn how to play Closer by Luna C. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to J-Rock Guitar Lab for more guitar tutorial videos online. Okay, without further ado, let's get started. So we're in standard tuning. We got E, got A, D, G, B, E. Alright, we're key of D major. Alright, let's get started. Okay, let's start with SUGIZO's part. So basic rhythm here. So B5 power chord. We're gonna do 3-note power chords. It's gonna be E7, A9, D9, and then we're gonna go to D power chord, which is E10, A12, D12. So all right, so that's gonna be I think 5 times, right? And that would be the 3rd time. So the 6th time you go to the E power chord. So that is going to be E12, A14, D14, and then you go to the D power chord right here, right? So they 10, 12, 12. And back to the B power chord, so 7, 9, 9. So yeah, so that's basically the part for SUGIZO for the intro. All right, so let's do INORAN's part during the intro. So they're all going to be 2-note chords. All going to be on the D and G string. I'm going to start on the D11 and G11. So right here, I'm going to use my ring finger here. So. And then I'll slide to the 12th fret, D and G. And then slide back to the 11th fret. So. Okay, and then we going down over here, D7 and G7, right? So this chord, I'm going to use my first finger because it's going to be a huge jump if I'm using just one finger. You know, it doesn't really matter what finger it is, but you know, let's say I'm just using my ring finger. Yeah, to me that's a little bit of a huge jump, so I'm going to still going to sort of slide, but I'm going to use a different finger, so the slide will be a shorter distance, you know. So it'll be a little bit more smoother, so, and it's also a little bit easier too, in my opinion. So I recommend you guys do it this way. So I just did 2 of those, and then you do total of 5, and then the 6th time it's slightly different. You go, then you go to the D9 and G9 instead. Hit once, and then you go to the D7 and G7. So the 6th time you go. And then after that, we do it that regular pattern again 2 more times. And then the last chord, we're gonna actually go to the 11th fret of D and G. So that's how we're gonna end it. So to me that's kind of an interesting end. It's a little bit weird, but I guess maybe they wanted to emphasize the Aeolian mode. You know, it's kind of it's a minor scale. Yeah, kind of a standard minor scale, but yeah, I wanted to mention that because I kind of noticed this kind of modal kind of idea in this song. Let's check out the verse guitar part. the riff here. This is probably the coolest riff in this song. So yeah, let's take a look at it. We're gonna start on E7, E7 again, so twice, okay? So then E10, A7. So I'll go like this. And start off like that, and then we go to open E, and then we go to 5, and then 7, back to E, open. All right, so so far we got. Okay, then next we're gonna go E3, E5, open. Okay. Okay. Okay, then after that, we're gonna jump back up here, 8th fret, use your pinky. So 8th fret, open, 5, open, and then back to the E7 to start over on that cycle. So all together so far. Okay, and then you do it again, kurikashi. And that's the only thing that's different. The power chord, C power chord. Instead of going pinky, 8th fret, we're gonna do index finger, 8th fret plus A10. Do that power chord. So, and then play the B power chord, slide down kind of, and then start over again. So. And then yeah, so on and so forth. All right, so that was this. This riff is kind of a Phrygian. Cool, nice. So pre-chorus, let's talk about SUGIZO's part first. It's pretty easy. It's gonna be basically 2 power chords. It's gonna be G power chord, A power chord. We're gonna stay on the G power chord mostly. So it's E3, A5, D5, right? And then we're gonna do some palm muting on the E string only. And then gradually move back to playing regular chord strumming and build up crescendo, so a little bit louder gradually. And then we're gonna do these hits on the A power chord, 4 hits. It's gonna be, so which is E5, A7, D7, right? So it goes something like this. Like that. Okay, now let's talk about INORAN's part. INORAN's doing octaves. We're just going to be playing the D string, mute the G string, and then B string. So it's going to be right here. We're going to start on D5, and then pinky, B8. So we're going to go here. Then we're going to move to D7 and B10. And then we go and B12. Then we go to D11 and B14, and then we go up to D12 and B15, and after that we go back down half step. So D11, 14 on the B. So we do those hits, 4 hits. That's where the A chord comes in. So it goes something like this. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so let's see how many times we do this. So that part is a syncopated note right there. 11, probably roughly 11. And then we do twice on the D7, B10. And then twice on D9 and B12. And then I think 4 times on D11, 14. Then we go up to D12, B15. And that's about 5 times. Then we go back down half step to do those 4 hits on the A chord. Alright, so again, one more time, I'm going to play that through. Okay, so that's kind of like a G Lydian mode. So it's another church mode, right? So it's kind of like this chord. Or Cool. So the pre-chorus is G Lydian. Nice. Okay, let's move on. Chorus, let's first start with the basic rhythm guitar part. And we're gonna start with the D power chord, A5, D7, all right? So that's for 2 bars. The next chord is like a D over C sharp. So all you have to do is move this A5 to A4, keep the D7 right there. So that's the second chord. Next chord is a B minor chord, so we're gonna go over here. So it's gonna be A2, D4. So far we got. Okay, each chord is two measures each, okay? And then after that, we're gonna go to the A power chord. I'm not gonna use the open A, I'm actually gonna go here. So it's gonna be E5, A7. So 2 bars here again. Then I'm gonna go all the way down to G power chord right here, which is E3, A5. Okay, and then the last chord, we're gonna go right back to the A power chord, E5, A7. So 2 bars each. So it's gonna be like this. Alright, so that's gonna be 2 bars each, okay? And then I just wanna mention that when you're doing the A and D power chords, I recommend you use your index finger and then your pinky on the D string here. Right, so just these 2 fingers. When you get to the E string and A string power chords here, so I would recommend go index and ring finger here now this time. So I would say that it's going to be a little smoother if you do it that way, like this, instead of going like pinky to pinky. There's like a little slightly longer pause in between, so it's gonna sound not as smooth. And you can do the same. You could try the same thing with the ring and ring. So there's gonna be more of like a gap there, so it's gonna sound a little bit weird. So I would say, you know, try it this way. It's gonna be a little bit smoother. So yeah, give it a try. Okay, so next we're gonna do INORAN's guitar part, which is basically arpeggios. We're starting on the D chord, so he's kind of doing a D add 9 chord. So we're going to open D, G2, B3, open E, and then back to B3. So I'm going to do G2 first finger, B3 with the ring finger like that. So okay. So for the right hand, I think technically you're supposed to go up, down, up, down, up. So which is cool, which is fine, but I personal preference, I like to do I'm gonna start with down and then do all ups after that. So down, up, 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 like that. All right, so that's how I do it, but try both ways and see which one you like. I would just pick the one that is most comfortable to you. All right, so you want to keep it consistent so that you won't make mistakes. So again, it's gonna be open D and G2, B3, open E, and then back to B3. The second chord, we're gonna do A4 and G2, first finger again, right? And then B3, ring finger again, and open E, and then back to B3. So it goes like this, like that. So next chord, the third chord is a B minor. It's gonna go like this. So the left hand is gonna change drastically here, only for this chord. So we're gonna go A2, first finger, D4 with the ring finger, pinky, G4, then we're gonna do open E, and then B3. So this time we're gonna use your middle finger there, so it's gonna go like this. Okay, and then we do A chord. It's like an A sus chord really. So then we're gonna go open A, and then D2, G2. So I'm gonna use my first finger only. I'm gonna bar those two strings here. First finger on both D2 and G2 like that, and then go open E, and then B3. So we're gonna go back to using the ring finger again on the B3, right? So like this. So far it's gonna go, it sounds like this. So far that's what it sounds like, and then we're gonna go to the G chord now. So E3, open D, open G, and open E, and B3. So it's got G6 chord kind of, yeah. So and then last chord is the A sus chord arpeggio. So open A, D2, G2. So we're getting on bar. It is this again, once again, and then open E, and then B3. So yeah, so then we repeat that however many times we need to. Yeah, so it's basically the same for every chorus, except the time when the whole band drops out, except for the guitar and the vocals, and I guess the hi-hat too for drums. But anyways, yeah, so when it gets quiet and it's only basically just vocals and guitar, it's still the same part, except when it goes to the G chord. So normally we go E3, open D to open G, right? Instead of doing that, it's gonna start with E3 again, but this time go A2 and D open. So it's gonna be like this, like that, instead of this. So it's the same chord, just they're playing different notes in the arpeggio there. No biggie, but if you want to copy it exactly, that's what they're doing. So other than that, I think it's pretty much the same. So that's how you play the chorus for Closer. Okay, so that was the end of my guitar tutorial video of Closer by Luna C. I hope this was helpful to you guys. If so, please hit the like button and hit subscribe for more guitar tutorial videos online. I'll be posting more guitar tutorial videos of mainly Japanese rock songs. Alright, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.